Hey y'all, welcome back. So I just got back from the farmer's market. It is pouring rain. Still don't feel the greatest. Pinky toe is pretty dark looking, and I will explain what happened when we're in a live. I really don't feel like getting into it right now. Just kind of feel like chilling and trying to get better. Still pretty dehydrated, but I'm okay, guys. Don't worry. I do apologize. I never want to leave you guys worrying like that. The stream was playing because they did not know how to turn it off, and I was rushed to the ER, dehydrated, passed out, but we'll get more into that. I'm okay, but thank you for all your well wishes. Thank you for all you guys checking on me. I really appreciate it. And I just been kind of zoning out, kind of just leaving this foodie stuff alone. I've been obviously keeping up on it, but I'm getting burnt, you guys. It's getting pretty dark, and it's getting pretty old, and it's just, so last night she comes on after her alleged date and is just happy, and oh, he asked me to marry him, and it's just like, dude, you are 38 years old, like, do what you want to do, but I don't know. So let's take a trip to pretend land like we always do. And let's say if this guy is real, Foodie. And let's talk about this community post. That's why I wanted to make this quick voiceover. So let's talk about the community post, and then we'll get into last night, kind of branches all into this. So it says, New Arc, LOL, women who travel for adult activities, Sun Sea, Gigolos, and full documentary show. At this current time, there were 44 likes. So, Foodie, I would probably say these three women right here on the cover of this probably use responsible sexual activities. They go to the doctor, they get checked frequently, and let's discuss that you said before, I think it was 2 weeks or a week ago, that you did not know you had, let alone 3 things. So we allegedly watched you clean your desk, and from what we seen a while back, you threw the medicine in the trash. You pretty much tell everything on here, and we know you don't keep appointments. So in my opinion, again, these are opinions, not facts, you have not went back and got yourself checked. Are we all adults? Yes. Do we need to practice safe adult activities? 100%. Do I think it's disgusting that 44 people think that this is okay 7 hours ago? And Foodie, you need to go get checked. These are just the things you've told us. You told the story, it was either last week or the week before, about he who not be mentioned, about him reaching in your lady bits and saying it was doughy. I'm just going to use that for lack of better words. These are all the things that you've said. We see you with tons and tons of Vagisil powders, etc., perfumes. I think it's very irresponsible. I think it's disgusting. I think that this is how things keep going around the world. People being irresponsible like this. Again, I'm not shaming anybody. It's their body. Do what they, will with it. Do what they want. But you are a 38-year-old woman who has a car, who could schedule an appointment to go to a clinic, but, you don't like to keep appointments. And, who cares about anybody else's health, because we clearly know that you don't care about yours. It is not, therefore, I know you guys know, but Foodie reaching into somebody, and I don't know why you would think it was hilarious to tell that story, which makes me think that it's true, because anybody would not think that was funny and brag about it and tell that story and shed themselves in such a horrible light. That's why I think this story is true. So for you to think this new arc is, just because you're using condominiums doesn't mean there's other things that you have to worry about. Skin-to-skin contact, a case of the crabs, and I don't mean the Dungenist, scabies, genital, if you catch my drift. You really need to get checked if you're going to be promiscuous like this. And in my opinion, again, and these are only my opinions, I don't think she's went back to the doctor nor made sure that her last 3 things were taken care of, if you catch my drift. So to be a public figure, as you say that you are, which, you know, like I said, you're more infamous than famous. This is really sending a just disgusting message, in my opinion. So, you know, again, I'm not shaming anybody. It's, you know, do what you want. It's your body, but promote safe activities, if you catch my drift. So, you know, for all 44 people that think this is funny, she is promoting the message, in my opinion, to just run around and, you know, not get checked, just run around. It's gross to me. So let's talk about the community tab from when I took this 15 minutes ago. Lesson of the day, you don't need, lesson of the day, you don't always need to respond to that kiss face. Well, Chantal, comments are off, so how can anybody respond? So yeah, pretty interesting that you put that. And this, you know, I seen last night, and guys, check it out on Piggy's channel, you threatening to do things to yourself and try and stir up, you know, make your viewers and your members feel worried for you. I think that's absolutely repulsive. If you feel like you are that, you know, deep into this and you can't handle it, you need to remove yourself. You keep telling people to leave you alone, leave you alone. You created all this. You brought this guy on here. You continue to talk about him, but it's okay when you talk about him, but when everybody else does. And I think that you're worried, you know, oh, I'm glad this is all getting out there with the Sam's Bar and Lounge. And now you think that they have something over your head. I noticed you've been kind of mentioning, you talked about Delphine, you think. So I think that she's kind of worried that some stuff's going to come about her that's not going to be shed in the greatest light. And to me, I think, you know, her attitude about the cops, check out Just Saying's video, Piggy, all the recap channels and archive channels. You get attitude saying, you know, I'm just going to reschedule if they don't hurry up. And then the state of mind that you were in, I watched you when I woke up. You just kept smoking and smoking and smoking. Clearly, you don't take this seriously. Clearly, you're not trying to help yourself nor anybody else in this situation, because you would think somebody would want to be in their right mind when they talk to the federales, aka the police. You guys know we say the federales over here, but you know, you just think this whole new LOL new arc is funny. Again, I think it's gross. I think that you are just promoting, you know, basically just run around, sleep with a bunch of people and not get checked. You know, I just think that it's just gross to me. I really think the things that she promotes on her channel, you know, we know she doesn't keep appointments. Chantal can't hold water. If she would have went back and got checked, she would have talked about it. You know, like I said, condoms don't help everything. They can break, they can, you know, bust, they can be defective. You know, they're not 100%, you know, don't get me wrong. It's a great contraceptive and it's better than nothing, but clearly accidents can happen, and I've had accidents happen. So Chantal, I really need you, I really wish you would think before you just, you know, act like everything's a big joke. And I don't know if you're doing this to try and make Natter jealous still, or what your, you know, drift is, but it's not funny. It's not cute. You're not, you know, a teenager running around that doesn't know better. Even back when I was a teen, you know, Planned Parenthood, there were different things we were taught, you know, to practice safe. You know, pulling out lube in her holes and stuff when she smoked out in 2 sheets to the wind. And then you talked about oh, I'm not smoking anymore. I'm not putting anything in my lungs. Dude, Chantal cannot hold her word about anything, you know. And for those of you telling me, I'm not saying on my side that, you know, nobody cares that Chantal took Pete's medicine. You know what? That's illegal. And, you know, maybe he felt pressured in. I'm not going to speak for Pete's, but maybe he felt pressured into giving her the medicine. That doesn't mean that, you know, I don't know. I'm sorry, but that's foul. You don't take somebody else's, medicine It's not prescribed to you. That's why it's got his name on. It might not even be the right medicine for you. So for those saying, oh, Kaya, you're overreacting. No, I don't think I'm overreacting. And it was interesting. A comment was made to me. She only took 3 of his pills. Well, interesting. Somebody would say 3 of them. How would you know 3? We literally seen on video, and tons of people have it, the clip of her asking for the bottle of meds and him saying, I don't know if they're even expired or not. So if you don't know, I do know taking other people's prescription medicine is illegal, and yeah, it can do more harm than danger because it's not prescribed for you by your doctor. And what is the point of it when you're going to run out? You're going to be back to square one. And guys, I don't advise it to keep going on and off of any medication. It can send you, even though it's an antidepressant, it can do more harm than good. It can send you into withdrawal, and that's a whole nother can of worms. So I'm just kind of fed up. Check out the community tab. I know that is another dark situation. The person that I was talking about, some of you guys have mentioned that you've watched that person. I was never hip to that person. The last couple of days as I've been chilling out trying to recover and get better, I've been watching them. They have a lot of characteristics of Foodie Beauty. So don't jump into that book because, like I said, I really researched it and there's a lot of flaws in their stories as well. But I do think that that person is another person that their time on YouTube is, you know, like flipping a coin as well. The things that they often talk about, you know, self-harm, etc. But, I'll probably be back tomorrow or Monday. I just, really felt like crap. I mean, I'm passed out, so I'm all beat up on my knees. You've seen my toe. I got a bump on my head. And really, to be honest with you, there's not much shaking. Like I said, you know, you got her saying, oh, you know, he asked me to marry him, yet da-da-da-da. Don't talk about Natter. Dude, you've been talking about Natter for the last year. People are talking about Natter now to spread the word and get things out here. What a creep this guy is. And then I really want to take, if you guys, the stream, I had to private it for certain reasons. We'll get into that on a live stream. You know, with the ambulance coming and things like that. You catch my drift. But you really smirked when you told Pete. I think I want to clip that out of the stream. I did private it. But you really did smirk when you were like, the tapes have been released. For those that have missed it, when she told Pete about the video being released to Sam's Bar and Grill the other morning when we were watching, she just really smiled and kind of smirked and looked very happy about it. And it's just amazing to me, you know, that, you know, this whole situation is getting dark, y'all. But I really feel like something's got to give here. And like I said, it's disgusting to me for her to, you know, police need to hurry up. They need to hurry up. Then she was going to cancel the call. You know, Chantal really thinks that all this is on her time. And she's really dropped the ball, you know, with playing with the police. I guess they told her that, you know, sorry, we don't want to hear stuff from 4 months ago. You really dropped the ball with that, Chantal, but, you know, don't even get me started with that. We'll be here for another 15 minutes. So, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. I never, ever want to leave you hanging or worried. Like I said, they didn't know how to turn off the live stream and immediately went to the hospital. So, that's kind of why it played. And then, you know, I had to say, you know, this is how you do it. So they had no idea. And we'll get into it, though, more in a live stream. I don't want to just, you know, leave you guys hanging, and I'll explain it. Pretty much, I was dehydrated, passed out, threw up. Ambulance took me off. I guess when they got here, the reason why they took me is basically I was just like incoherent when I must have fell. Fell, if you can see, it's so hurt. But yeah, I'm just beat up and bruised up. I might have a slight concussion. My head's got a pretty good knot on it. They did do some heart tests and everything came out pretty good. To be honest with you, I had mowed some of the yard. I had been outside all day. We had did like a marathon stream, and I think that I just really, I guess I kept telling the paramedics, like, and grabbing a hold of the floor, and the one paramedic, and just saying, I'm hot, I'm okay, I'm hot. So, I love you guys again. I don't ever want to leave you hanging, and that was not my, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, the stream's still running. I don't know, like, if you guys, like, I was so worried. I was like, the stream. So, thank you so much for your kind wishes, guys. I just kind of been chilling back on the internet stuff. I'll get back with you guys on the emails, but I really just kind of been, like, just focusing on, you know, staying hydrated, trying to eat healthy foods, and just really, just kind of, like, steer. I've been paying attention to this, but just kind of, it's getting real old, guys. It really is. I'm about, you know, like I said, Foodie Beauty's played her part in this. You know, for people over there just to think that this arc and just, you know, she's completely innocent is, you know, I still believe that if Natter called, you know, and said, hey, Dee Dee kicked me out, rent me a room or come pick me up, she would be on the next thing smoking. So thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Welcome to everybody new. I apologize if that's how you came across me on this weird. But we're going to get back to it. And I'm really hoping that this chapter comes to an end because it's getting very, very old. And Chantal, I don't know how long you think that you can turn the comments off and people are going to continue to watch through you and not just completely go to the reaction channels. And, you know, you can't silence people. You really can't. And just to think that, you know, this hug box that you've created. And, guys, I've been watching. And if you watch her chat, even if you just pop in for a minute, it's just a complete, you know, everything's a joke. You know, she's such this sex kitten. And, you know, just, it's weird. And it's kind of, it's cringe to me. Like, most of us are in our 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s and up. And it's like, dude, you're not in 15 again. You're not 14. Go to the doctor. Practice safe adult activities. Excuse me. It's not cute or funny. And, you know, this is why I've always told my guy friends, my brother, you know, my male friends that you have to watch out because you never know out here. So ladies, gentlemen, strap it up, wrap it up, and we'll get back to it. Probably see you guys Monday, I want to say. Never know if anything, and see how I feel tomorrow. Just kind of kicking back. Gonna wash up these sheets. I've been just laid up, so... Wuppy dogs are good. Everybody's good. I got Granny a small rhubarb little pie today at the farmer's market. Thank you. I did buy the ticket for the person that sent me the money. See, Chantal, you're supposed to do with what you put out there. So, sorry, Artemis. But, yeah, so I got the ticket today for the raffle that I've been telling y'all about. Got Granny a pie and just, like, got back in the house. Pouring rain, so... Love you guys. Have a great day, great night. And again, Foodie, go to the doctor and get checked. You call yourself a public figure, an influencer, whatever you want to call yourself. Go get checked. And I don't mean faking it. Love you guys. Kaya is out.